You win this battle, man, I'll soon be dead. I'll glue your face to my dick so I can fuck with your head. I got metaphors coming through my pores. You probably never been in a battle before, so I hope you realize your mistake. There ain't no party, got some candles, this won't be a piece of cake.
You had like a skosh more of like critical thinking and like memorizing Abraham Lincoln and
which is more autism than intelligence.
Well, I mean,
Connor, are we recording now?
Yeah, we just started.
We just started. Okay. Oh, nice. Thank you. Hey,
Hooray.
welcome back, Jews. Welcome to the show. We have our guest. That's my thing. Is I say, "What's up, Jews?" That's my
regardless of who the guest is.
It's not because you're here.
Yeah, you know what? Today it just worked out better.
Yeah, it just worked out.
And Omri, can I tell you something? And you tell me whether or not this was correct or not.
Go ahead.
I had a comedian, and I forget exactly what she said, but sometimes people think I'm Jewish. And she said, "Well, you know, when we're at Passover or something," and I didn't correct her.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's always a little bit of a weird vibe.
You don't want to be too overly defensive. Oh no, I'm not Jewish.
Absolutely not. You know, but also I'm like, why interrupt the flow of the conversation? And also, she books. You know,
okay.
Yeah.
So I mean,
That's
most
a very
of that
Jewy
is fine.
approach to
Yeah,
this.
most of that is fine.
Yeah.
I got Machiavellian at the
But
end.
yeah, but like 15% of that is like the Whoopi Goldberg.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like, I mean, if I change my name to Bobby Weinstein.
Yeah. Should we introduce our guests?
No. So no, we have.
Actually, we're doing plugs.
Hold on.
Hey everyone, I'm Bobby Weinstein.
Bobby has a ruse because he doesn't know how to pronounce your last name.
That's not
So he was gonna say, Omri, why don't you tell people about yourself? I'm not letting you do this.
Fuck. It was gonna work.
I appreciate you, Ilya.
It's Omri on the podcast.
Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand people's problem with my last name because it is so phonetic. I remember when I first moved to the US, I was doing like open mics and whatever, and people kept mispronouncing my name. And then on the sign up sheet, I saw someone like write their name out phonetically next to their name, and I was like, "Oh, this is a great idea." And then I went to go write my name. And I was like, I'm just putting hyphens between the letters that are already there. Like I'm doing nothing. Like I'm not. It's Hananya, and it's spelled like Hananya.
Like the.
But you should put a tilde in there for one of Hananya. The last end
Because it's an NY.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's not. Yeah,
I
it's
guess
not over the end. Yeah, it's just
what I was gonna say is Hanana.
Sure.
What's his name?
My name is phonetic too, and people couldn't have more trouble.
Laxon.
Yeah,
Even
people
me.
say Laskin. People say Laskin.
Oh, I think I did that for a little while.
I think people say they get my first name wrong too.
Is it not Laskin?
It's Laxon.
Oh, okay. Well, that's confusing.
Yeah.
It's opposite day.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
Because you're a Russian Jew, you're an Israeli Jew, and I'm a pretend Jew.
Oh man, half your viewers just left.
I know.
Well, you're not Sephardic.
Hopefully,
right?
there's
You're
something I
Russian.
could do to keep
Maybe
the
part
others.
Sephardic.
What?
You're not like fully. You're not Sephardic, are you?
I'm mixed.
Maybe partially.
I'm mixed.
Because you definitely have some European.
Which parts?
I don't know. Just your.
Point to my face and tell me which part you think
It's
is
more
European.
of a complexion thing. Like you're not fully, Sephardic from the. You definitely have some Ashkenazi.
I'm mostly. Well, here's the thing. First of all, I am so much more tan when I'm home. And like New York, like makes me like more pale by the day because you just have no sun. So that's part of it. But I'm mostly Ashkenazi. But I have one like line of my family that's Greek, and that's like all of it. Like we all look like my grandfather is Greek. We've been there since like the 1500s, and then the rest is just like Polish, Czech, Romanian, Russian, whatever.
All the standard goodie bag.
Yeah.
I was laughing when you're like, "You're not Sephardic, are you?" Because I was just picturing you like cracking your knuckles. I'm like, "Oh, I didn't understand." I booked Omri without asking Ilya about it.
I'm the wrong kind of Jew.
Yeah. Is there any infighting between the Jews?
Have you met two Jews?
Yeah.
Two Jews, three opinions.
We're like so close to beating the shit out of each other right now. We're like, what are you talking
about? The tension
about?
here is mounting.
Do you know how many Jews I hate with a mortal passion?
Name some.
Jesus.
Obviously, to start. No, but like if you look at like Israeli politics, most of it is Jews being like, "What? Why are you such fucking Jews?"
Yeah.
Like the big protests right now in Israel, it's like 50-50 between Netanyahu, you're a piece of shit, and 50% is like, why don't the fucking Orthodox join the army? Which is a long, complicated argument, of which I am totally on the side of, if I had to, you have to. And it's like, here's the thing. It's like, I probably shouldn't say this, but I already started. So
That's the spirit.
it's like, I used to run with, this is the first joke I ever told in comedy that walked people because it's too real. And the joke is this: the ultra Orthodox in Israel are like a small, super like tight knit group that use that to get more benefits from the government, so they don't have to like work and join the army or pay taxes. And they get that way because they all like, they're a small-ish group that's getting bigger, but they use the fact that they're so tight knit that they all vote to the same political party.
Imagine
so they
if
have,
something like that happened in New York.
so the joke is like, usually is like, I tell you that, and then I like, did I just describe the situation in Israel, or was I quoting Hitler?
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, this is the type of behavior that makes you look, if we did this in Europe, I'd be pissed too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd be a pissed Christian because I'm a pissed Jew. Like, why are you doing this shit? This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Am I your most swearing guest so far?
No, especially because I think I brought up rape within the first 5 minutes of maybe 80% of the show.
This is actually one of our cleaner episodes so
hell
far.
yeah, dude.
Who are your least favorite Jews?
I'm gonna say Jeffrey Epstein.
That's a little hack, but okay.
I'm gonna say Harvey Weinstein.
Stop going with the.
They are the worst ones.
Dig deeper.
I am.
There's no way they're the worst ones. There can't be the worst ones. There are worse Jews than that.
I don't know. Jeffrey Epstein is like up there for like worst people.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, I will say up there for most people who don't have like a legit like genocide rap.
Son of Sam, he's worse than that.
Yes, Dylan Klebold, one half of the Columbine massacre.
Is he?
How's
fully-
that for
is he
representation?
fully Jewish?
We're everywhere.
Yeah, he was. His mom was Jewish. He was an edgelord that drew swastikas on his notebooks, but his mom was Jewish.
Oh,
Well, and here's the thing with that is like, you know, the Columbine guys were the first ones. So we really pioneered school shootings. And then everyone started copying us. And now we've again been written out of the narrative. It's like, why is that always the thing? It's like we build up Hollywood and then it's like, why does
like
the Jews
everything-
control Hollywood?
It's like how we were like in the early 1920s, like the best boxer was like Lenny Schmerman or something,
Yeah.
and then or pornography. We're like Jews kind of created like early pornography.
people remember that actually. People
Yeah.
very much like
nowadays.
yeah, people
they do
really
because they
liked it.
blame everything on Jews inventing pornography.
Yeah.
It's like, as a Jew, I'm just say you're fucking welcome.
Yeah.
It's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
We figured it out.
My YouTube algorithm sometimes, because I watch
shows
like
you porn.
it's, because I watch like, this is a problem I have in general with my algorithm, is because I watch workout videos. They're like, are you also like in the manosphere? And I'm like, no. And so every once in a while I'll get an advertisement and it was like, scripture tells us that quitting isn't always easy. So if you're having trouble with the P word, here's what you can do. And I was like, I like lifting weights. I'm not addicted to pornography. And if
The Venn diagram, bro. Like,
Yeah.
well, I think there is a type of person, like, it's weird because lifting weights, it's kind of like getting into finances, where it's something everyone should do.
Yeah.
But if you start doing it, your algorithm is like, are you a middle-aged man having a hard time? Which is not a bad guess, you know? But
it is a very midlife crisis activity, but it's also a problem because it's like a thing we should all be doing more of.
yeah.
But it's like been like politicized, which is dumb.
I'm a little sad that I like found out about index funds a couple years ago. It's basically free money.
Dude, imagine how upset I am finding out about them right now in this very second.
Yeah.
Imagine how upset I am never having heard that phrase before in my life.
It's basically they follow.
Is it like S&P 500?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
those.
okay, there we go.
Mhm. Yeah, and I put 1,000 into one in 2020, and now it's 2025, and I have $1,600.
Oh, that's
I made
nice.
$600 doing nothing. What if I'd been doing that since I was 18?
Oh, dude, I had friends in 8th grade. I'm 27, about to turn 28. I had friends in 8th grade. They were like, "We're gonna buy some Bitcoin,"
Amazing.
and I think they actually never got around to it.
Oh, okay.
Or like, let me tell you this: they're not billionaires right now,
Mhm.
so they did not buy Bitcoin in like 2010
Mhm.
or whenever that was. But I knew about it so early,
Mhm.
and there was a small part of me that was like, I mean, it's like 5 cents.
Mhm.
Why not get 100 of them? But also, like, I'm in 8th grade and I have no idea how to go about doing that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just like finding out what porn I like. Do you want me to start researching crypto? Like, I have priorities.
You could get like a Gape coin, maybe.
Gape coin?
Yeah, it's just the
Was
thing
it
I'm
porn?
thinking.
Oh, to like combine my true passion.
I'm interested in your 8th grade porn journey. Like, how did that unfold? You discovering the porn, you're like,
Well, I discovered porn much earlier than that, but I think around 8th grade is when I had the idea of like, what if I looked up porn in Hebrew? And
ooh.
Hebrew porn is hysterical because it's like, it's everything you think of as like 80s porn, but it was made in the 2000s. And the quality is terrible all around.
Do you have to watch it in reverse? Because Hebrew.
Because you read.
Is that, that's something that's fun. Thanks, man. What?
No, but the sound is really bad on all of them, and they put a lot of music during
That's just what
the,
Hebrew sounds
dude.
like.
They put
Yeah,
music
yeah.
on like during the fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Well, no, yeah, because the fucking's the action. That's when you. The old porn. That's what the. Because
No,
there's
I-
dialogue. You don't have the music during the dialogue because you didn't hear the dialogue.
I hear
Now they're
or,
fucking.
or
I'm trying to
Omry's
hear them fuck. What are you
I
talking
know, but
about?
what I'm saying is in a traditional pornography film.
If there's gonna be music, it's also
It's-
gonna
Exactly.
be
So, and the weird thing about Israel is that we didn't really have like, we didn't go through like the tushies and the blacks and the like super high end porn before we got to OnlyFans. So now it's just like, there was a bunch of porn that was made in the 90s and 2000s that I jerked off to in like the 20 teens.
Mhm.
And now OnlyFans is a thing that everyone is concerned about their daughter doing.
Do you have any nostalgia for like the 90s porn stuff?
No,
Oh, really?
no, I wasn't really around during the 90s.
I know you
that
weren't around,
much.
but like in your early, I feel like whatever you jerk off to like early on in your pornography days, I feel like you get nostalgic for that kind of thing, don't you? 'Cause it's like a moment in time.
I am thinking about starting a business, and it's for Omri, you might be too young for this. It's for elder millennials like ourselves that grew up watching scrambled porn. Do you know what this is?
I've heard of this.
So it's like when the channels you didn't pay for,
Yeah.
and they're like
Yeah.
87, channel 87. I remember, and it would be
Every
scrambled.
time he hears an 87, he comes.
Yeah.
Like Pavlovian response.
Now
He's really glad it's 6'7", not
Yeah.
8'7".
Yeah.
That would be cool if I could recreate that. I'm sure there's someone my age, around my age, that would be bricked up if they saw that through association.
That makes sense.
And if they had cum pillow, I haven't told
Cum
them
pillow?
about cum pillow. Yeah,
Come Bill.
Is that a thing that
Have I
you
told
have
you?
or a thing you thought of?
the thing I used to have.
I think you told.
I-
no,
Is this a product or
no, I remember you told me about how you like jerk off onto a paper towel like from on your knees,
what?
which was insane.
On your knee?
I was
Watch
not
it.
molested. First of all,
That's insane. Name.
Yeah, you're like that.
Like-
guy, you're like the guy from the fucking Da Vinci Code. with
Yeah, yeah.
yourself. You have this
You
whole
have to put
ritual.
a bend to it. What do you? Or do you, I'm just trying to
I
work
have
out
a
the
naturally
geometry.
bending penis. By the way, I don't know if that has
Maybe naturally
influenced.
bending. So you could do. Like,
If I
can you do like
show
pile
us.
drive,
Show us.
deep
pull it
knee
out.
bend squats?
so
Yeah.
how I was just standing, if I was erect, my penis would be in my belly
So
button.
you were standing?
yeah,
In
it's
your belly button.
yeah, it's basically
Penetrated?
it's at a so if straight ahead is what a 90-degree angle,
Yeah.
mine's at a 45-degree angle.
But it's,
Well, that's not. That's
normal.
just the
Yeah.
angle it sits at. That's not. That doesn't mean it bends.
oh no, oh yeah, I'm not saying.
I
it
thought you
doesn't-
had like
You
a.
think you didn't realize?
I thought you had like a curve in it.
Oh no,
Which, by the way, you know why like some dicks have curves in it? It
No.
depends on, and I heard this, and this is like probably not true, but it makes sense.
uh-huh.
It's depending on which direction you would tuck it in like middle school
Oh yeah,
or whatever, when you have like constant erections and jeans,
Uh-huh.
and you're just like trying to figure it out. I know that I would always tuck mine up.
Up is good.
that's the
I
only-
know, because that's now I have like a G-spot scratcher, which is real nice. So
just for comfort too.
so boys, if you're watching this, tuck it up. Tuck up.
Man, I really wish I didn't hear you say G-spot scratcher. I'll be honest. I thought that's gonna linger for me. I think a little bit.
It's a level of sexual confidence that we're only used to women having.
Also,
like,
scratching is not what they want. That's just bad technique. If anyone's out there is hyper literal, do not scratch the G-spot.
I guess nudger would be a better. Nudger would be
G-spot
a better
nudger?
one.
G-spot is also where 50 Cent and all his friends hang
Yeah,
out.
and nudger sounds like a very polite way.
Oh no!
Just shout out to all my G-spot nudgers.
Let's Omri, have you ever seen Home Improvement?
That's funny.
No, I actually. That's what's his name? The conservative guy's show, right?
Tim Allen, yeah.
Tim Allen.
He is a never Trump conservative though.
Interesting because I didn't watch that, but he did have like sort of like a weird follow up to that. I think it was called Last Man Standing.
Yeah. That was
where he has daughters instead, and I watched that, and I remember I watched that in the army, and it's a sitcom with like very like thinly veiled conservative messaging, and like there are definitely some points where he's like Trump is kind of okay, in like the later seasons, but I remember there's one episode where the entire episode is about his wife wanting a female version of a man cave, and they call it a she shed, and the entire episode is about her wanting that, and he's like, why do you want to get away from me, and stuff like that, and then it ends with them like recreating their first apartment in the shed. And I remember I watched that with a friend in the army, and she was like legitimately a communist, and that episode made her so mad. She was like, these motherfuckers have so much room in their house to make what's a cosplay version
Right.
of a poor person's house.
It is kind of offensive now that I think about it. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Like, hey babe, do you want to go think back to the time where we were poor but like pretend we're still poor?
Crazy.
Yeah, that's what they did. And that was the first time where I was like, oh, you know what? That's kind of weird that you were like angry at a TV show, but that is a very dumb point to make.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's what was it? Do you remember if it was a later season or not? That feels like a jumping the shark episode.
That was like season 4.
Oh, okay.
And they also like they did this thing where I know that like a lot of TV shows do it, but they were so blatant about it. They swapped out so many characters. He had 3 daughters. After the first season, they replaced the eldest daughter. After like the 4th season, they replaced the second daughter. Somewhere in the middle, they fully changed her. Like baby daddy was like Nick Jonas, but he was only in like 3 episodes. And then when they actually decided to make him a character, they brought in like a totally different person. It's the show that I think like per capita has replaced the most actors, and I don't understand who's watching this.
I'm laughing thinking about, you know how like in Germany everybody's like, we love David Hasselhoff the musician.
Oh,
You're like, how did this happen? In Israel, that Tim Allen show is the big one. They're like, we love this knockoff Home Improvement with girls.
That is basically what happened, because I kept getting like references, and I was like, they're clearly referencing something I haven't seen. And I asked my parents about it, and my mom was like, yeah, he used to have a show where he had 3 sons, and the big thing was like you never saw his neighbor or something. And I was like, okay. And then this one, his wife is less of a bitch or something. I don't know. That's kind of like the hook on that one.
Can I ask a question about the Hebrew porn? Is it all? Sorry,
Elia was not listening.
How long have you been
like-
thinking about it? Did you not give a shit about Home Improvement at all?
I was like, and I'm the one who brought it up. Well, he brought it up I'm the one who brought it up in the last episode.
I love that sentence. Did you not give a shit about Home Improvement at all?
I'm sorry.
They storms out.
Oh, the comments are gonna be furious with me. It's like, you fucking fair weather. You lied about it. No, because Hebrew. I assume you're just being porn where they speak Hebrew, but is it all the same categories of porn, just in Hebrew? I imagine they don't do. There's not as much variety.
There is
within
not as much of variety, but as you know, Israelis come in all shapes, sizes, and colors, because we're indigenous, and there is like
We should do the more you know thing.
the thing is really that I think that when those were made, the real problem was that there were not enough people who wanted to do it. Like if you wanted, you could, but I think there was a strong enough stigma that for enough people to be like, I'm not gonna do like weird porn.
Is there one where like an Ashkenazi guy watches a Sephardic guy fuck his wife?
Not that I've seen.
Okay.
Not that I've
Well,
seen.
That's a very specific, an incredibly specific niche.
Is there one where there's a guy who kind of looks Jewish but isn't Jewish? Maybe a redhead. And he's watching this huge Israeli guy fuck his wife.
It's huge, like he's one of the Ethiopian ones. The black, big black.
Duh! I'm like, what's the Israeli version of a black person? And there's actual black people there. I'm so
Oh,
stupid.
you thought Sephardic is like that's the darkest they get.
That was the joke I was trying to make, and then watching both of your faces not change, I was like, I didn't make the point I wanted to make.
I see that polarized.
I'm pretty sure we can find something to fit your particular like proclivities. But I don't know. I don't know, because here's the thing. I think here Sephardic is not that like, it is different than Ashkenazi, but there is a third one. There's Mizrahi. Those are like there's the Ethiopians who are like the actual black people, but like it's a gradient. So you have like Ashkenazi is like the whitest. Sephardic, it's the same way as like, are Italians white? Yes, but less. Yes, but less. Sephardic.
Yes, but that's a nice way to teach little kids racism.
a nice
Remember,
slur.
folks, Italians, yes, but less.
So like, are Italians, are Spanish people, like, are they white or are they just European?
Right.
And the answer, like, it depends on who you ask, but it's the same thing with like Sephardic. Sephardic is like mostly like Spain. That's Sfarad is Spain in Hebrew. So it's Sephardic. That's where like the most of it comes from. But it's Spain from the time where it was part of like I think it was Mamlukian Empire. It's like it's from like Muslim Spain. So that's where like the divide comes from. Ashkenazi is like European Christian, and then Sephardic is where the Muslims controlled. And then after we got kicked out of Spain because the Christians got it back, and then get kicked out of Portugal because they wanted to join in with Spain, my family specifically moved to Greece, but a lot of them settled in like Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, like North Africa. But if you're talking about like the Arabian Jews from like like more like Yemen, Saudi Arabia, like all those spaces, those are Mizrahi Jews, and those are the ones that make real spicy food. Like that's kind of
I wouldn't be able to handle it, dude.
No, I could tell.
Spicy food, but very milquetoast porn.
I think that
I guess that doesn't work.
No,
you're gonna have to correct my pronunciation. A Mizrahi Jew, Mizrahi Jew. Ooh, I put a lot of phlegm in that one,
I
dude.
love that.
Yeah, I think one of those guys was my dental assistant one time.
Wow.
Because
in New York she was probably Persian.
Well,
which is like yes, but no.
I will
it's
say
its own thing.
So this is in upstate New York, where I'm from, and my dentist was Israeli. He probably still is. And his
they got him.
Yeah. His his assistant was from Syria.
Yeah.
And I was like, if this Syrian guy has an Israeli boss, I assume he's Jewish. That might be a wrong assumption.
No, I don't think it is, actually. I think it would take a lot for not like necessarily like anyone Muslim or whatever, but specifically like Syria and Israel. We've had so many wars. Like we've had so many wars, and like not to brag, but we have like won. So
people get so mad when you win the wars, dude.
I made a video today where like one of the main like responding to a guy, and one of the main things he said was like he was like showing pictures of like Israel before and after the war and Gaza before and after one. Like obviously it was like totally just disingenuous because we were just grabbing like Google photos of like Tel Aviv or whatever, not like the places that were actually affected by the war. But he was also like, oh yeah, this is clearly equal. Everyone got as good as they gave. And it's like, I'm not trying to give as good. I'm not trying to get as good as I got. or whatever. I'm not
Right.
trying to get as good as I give. I'm trying to win. Like
Right.
it's like watching a blowout like basketball game, like the Nets Knicks game from the other day, ended like 112 to like 82, and it's like, does that seem fair to you? Does that seem okay to you that they won by 20 points? They could have scored some baskets in their own team's basket. Like they could have done that. It didn't have to be such a blowout. What do you think this is? Like I'm trying to win.
It's a shame they can't use the war to like bring each other closer. Like Guns N' Roses, they all hated each other, but eventually it was like, well, we've been through the ringer together. Let's do this thing. Why can't all those countries that attacked Israel just be like, you know what? We've been through war together.
So Axl, I just want to make sure I understand the analogy. Axl Rose is Israel,
Whoa.
or is it the bucket guy? Well, because they
Bucket?
both wear.
I'm
Are you
not
talking about Slash?
No,
Is that the
you're talking
bucket?
about bucket? No,
Yeah.
bucket. No, you're talking about bucket. You're talking about Buckethead. I thought.
Oh, Buckethead. Yes.
yes, that's way later. That was. I mean,
Okay.
that's like when. That was just.
Can I
Axl-
can I still say, or is it bucket guy, so I can make the joke about how they both wear stuff on their heads?
Okay, sure.
Okay. Well, I already did.
Do you know the story about Axl Rose fucking the drummer's girlfriend?
No.
Oh, dude, it's such a fucked up story. Like it's so I don't remember what song this is, so feel free to look this up.
Let us know in the comments, folks.
There is a song where in the background you hear like a woman moaning, and that is the sound of Axl Rose fucking the drummer's girlfriend in the sound booth. And he put that in the song so that it was like a weird power thing with the drummer to be like, I can do whatever the fuck I want. I'm Axl Rose and you're just my drummer and I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend. And I just like, that's insane.
That's
right?
psychotic.
That is psychotic. That sounds like something you would enjoy for some reason.
Yeah.
But
Well, as a perverted redhead, you look up to Axl Rose. He's one of your idols, probably.
That level of psychopathy, that's like, I wonder if that guy is ever happy just like eating a bagel or having an iced coffee, or he needs to be winning something at all times.
But maybe it's like you say psychopathy, but it's also, I mean, it's good production. It's good.
it's a good layered.
He clearly has an artistic vision.
Mhm.
Whatever the motivations underlying may be base and vulgar, but like,
I mean, like, yeah,
He's got it.
like you can't get that. Like, what are you gonna do? Bring in like some background
before
like,
it's like,
singer?
it's like
to
there's something
moan?
the song needs. What's it missing? It's like, oh, it's me fucking your girlfriend. and
drummer gets all mad.
maybe the bass could be mixed in a little bit differently.
But I think mainly I need to fuck your girlfriend for this song.
Hey Duff, let's try a different setting for the bass, and also this is me fucking the drummer's girlfriend. Anyway,
the drummer never critiques the sound ever again.
Actually, I think you were kind of off pitch on that last part. It was like, oh, really? Because I think I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend now, and I'm gonna put that in the song. How do you feel about that? And he's just like, I
that's how the beat-
guess you were not off pitch.
Well, you know, Axl Rose was always like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like he was always pretty
asshole.
selfish.
Yeah, it was very.
He never thought of like you. It was always with him. It was always me.
How long have you been
I
sitting
like-
on that? How long have you might?
I'm sorry,
wanted to make that joke?
I should have known that you were going somewhere. I should have.
I put on my vision board.
I love it.
Ilya and Omri will talk about Axl Rose at some point. People think these are riffs. I have these written down.
Yeah.
No, I bet. I bet.
Yeah.
You look like you have pre-memorized riffs, and they're in your mind palace right next to the Gettysburg Address.
You're not wrong.
Oh yeah.
That is actually, I
like
almost
that.
feel bad. Like, cause I don't know if you guys have this. Like, I feel bad even tricking people, but stand up is kind of tricking people.
A little bit.
Like,
yeah.
I will riff something that I've riffed before. Like, oh, I know what to do
Yeah.
in this situation. People are like, wow, it's just off the top of his head. I'm like, no, it's all an illusion.
yeah.
You know?
Well, you know, it's a performance. I feel like that's fine.
Yeah.
But I will say that there are a few moments where I enjoy comedy more than when I'm actually riffing and it's actually working.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When it's not an act where I am just like on stage, and that I do some of my best writing, I feel like, when I have like a joke that I'm working on and it's like doing okay and I'm telling it in front of a group of people and I can tell that they're with me, they're bought in, and then I get to the point where I think I have arrived at the punchline and they're looking at me like, I'm still with you, what's next? And I'm just like, fuck, I guess there's one more step to this thing that I have to figure out like right now. Otherwise, they're not going to understand why I took them on this weird journey thing. So that is the moment where I feel like I find the best punchlines for my jokes is out of like necessity. It's almost like procrastination. It's like I forgot to read the punchline, so I have to do it like as the teacher is reading names.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to cut that out. We can't talk about inside comedy stuff. Sorry, we get
Yeah.
it's a policy.
We're gonna cut. Actually,
most
this
of that.
this entire hour is going to be cut into the best 3 minutes, and then I'm going to clip that into 30-second TikTok.
But if you're clipping it, like 10% of that is gonna be you doing the Guns N' Roses joke.
That's true.
That's gonna be a disproportionate.
I heard that recently. Somebody was like, they're like, oh, we have a comedy podcast, but we don't release the full thing. We just have little clips and that's it. And it made me so sad. I don't know why. Something about that made me really, because it felt like, oh, you're going after making product. And I guess that's stupid because like, yeah, that is what we're doing. But I don't know. It just made me sad.
Oh, so inside comedy is off limits, but inside podcasting,
Podcasting.
That's what the people tune in for.
This is actually the theme of this episode is behind the podcast.
Oh God.
Yeah.
You probably thought it was Israeli porn, but no. It just took a while for us to really figure
It's
out.
an NPR show. It's like Welcome to Inside the Pod.
You mentioned, okay, Israeli porn. My pet peeve sometimes.
I really didn't think this was going to become such a big part.
You can't use the phrase Hebrew porn and then just leave it at that. We're gonna have to
Hebrew
explore.
porn to me, and I know it's like an entire country of people speak it as their language, but I do think of it as a religious language.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit funny.
Is there
too.
Yiddish porn? Because that's going to be sillier.
Oh well,
I'm
that
sure.
has the
gotta
same
be.
vibe as like German porn.
It
I'm
is,
sure
yeah.
Scheisse is in both
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. I'm sure it's just it's German porn with a headscarf.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
And
You can't pull her hair though because
yeah,
it's just a wig.
Same thing with like a black girl.
Yeah.
My pet peeve though sometimes is you're watching adult cinema, right? And the two people, neither one of them are native English speakers, right? Which is fine. But to appeal to the broadest like audiences that they can, they'll talk to each other in broken English. They'll be like, "You like when the pussy is good?" And you're like, I would prefer them talking in their own language with subtitles, right?
Well, that's more editing.
That's more editing. The worst part is when to not do that, they just don't talk at all, because that's not like, they'll be like, and it's like there has to be some.
I feel like a lot of those specifically, they do the voices like ADR.
Yeah.
Like afterwards,
Okay.
they like, they're fucking,
Uh-huh.
and then they're like, they just add moans and
Yeah, yeah.
post. Those are the worst. Those ones really bother me, where you can tell like, oh no, they're cutting to the guy and just making moan sounds because they're like, she was too quiet in this part, and I'm just stuck looking at guy chest, and that always happens when you're like, I think I'm ready to come, and then they cut to the guy and you're like, no, this was not the plan.
And you're like, "Daddy," and you feel weird.
Yeah.
Then you come on your paper towel.
Oh,
sure.
cum pillow.
Cum
I gotta
pillow,
tell
yeah.
Omry about cum pillow.
For
So
the people who brought you my pillow.
I gotta ask a question.
go ahead, Omry. I'm sorry you were rudely interrupted.
Sorry for putting some humor into the conversation.
It actually took me a minute. I was like, what would a bi pillow be? I thought it was like bisexual pillow for a second.
Oh.
I said my pillow.
Oh, like in
the my pillow guy.
Yeah.
Oh, see, here's what I thought the joke was. Like cum and
Yeah.
bi. I thought it was like bye.
Oh, you thought it was an even dumber thing.
really
And that
more
made
of a
you
joke
laugh
than I
so
would.
hard.
I felt good about the laugh. It's like, oh, you didn't
You
even hear the
laughed
joke.
so hard at such a worst version of his joke.
I like both versions, to be clear. I laughed when I realized it was really my pillow. Go ahead, Omri. I'm sorry.
No, it just, the way you said cum pillow made it sound like it's just a pillow you named. Cum pillow, it's like you
It's like describing a particular kind of.
you addressed it so familiarly.
That's a throw pillow. This is a cum pillow.
No, like it was a specific person
Oh,
almost.
yes.
And I was like, oh, that's Jeremy, that's cum pillow,
cum
that's
Cum pillow, he does not like me.
yeah.
Cum pillow is a posthumous name, by the way. I only
Holy,
You fucked it to death? I mean posthumous? Are you using that word properly? Do you know what the word means?
Yeah, I actually meant it to be whimsical. Like after the pillow was gone from my life, I start like retroactively.
I thought
I've
after
been
you
calling it.
I need some what is going on with this pillow? What did you do to it?
I entered. Okay,
Did it kill itself?
I entered puberty.
Congratulations. this was like 4 weeks ago.
Yes, yeah, it was very recently.
That's why it's still fresh on his mind. It's a story.
So
Come pillow. Gone but not forgotten.
in the arms of an angel. I mean, it's used to seeing white, but I started watching porn. The Red Shoe Diaries actually on Showtime, which I found out later was for lesbians. It's softcore porn where they touch each other's titties. Right?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was cool. Now I wouldn't be able to come from it, but at the time, for some reason, like young, however old I was, 12, didn't know like, hey, get some tissues or some paper towels, a napkin. I would take, my mom had this kind of couch like the size of this couch and like these artisan pillows where it was like a really nice
Wait, I have a quick
Uh-huh.
interloping question.
Uh-huh.
What is an artisan pillow?
It in one side, it had all of these like leaf patterns, and it was some sort of like, it was more decorative than, it wasn't super comfortable to lay on. It was
It was super crunchy. I have a quick follow up to that question.
Sure.
Was it handmade or was it
I think it was store bought.
okay?
It wasn't like a family emerald.
Because to me, artisan means like handmade. Like maybe they got it at, like a Ren fair or something.
I think it came with the couch.
Okay.
No, you came with the couch.
Woo! Yeah, but I wouldn't come on the fancy part. I would come on the.
I would make my own leaves.
You try on the back part. I'm gonna plant my seed on these leaves. Your mom was like, "Mom, I thought that's how you make."
I thought that's how the leaves got there to begin with.
Is that? Are you
I
telling
thought
me?
it was my turn.
Well, boy, is there egg on my face? I hope. So
I would come on this
You would
pillow.
plant your seed, yeah.
I would plant the seed, and then I was like, the first time I did it, I was like, this doesn't go back on the couch. So I was putting it underneath the couch, and
Thinking they wouldn't notice them.
I went away to baseball camp for a weekend, and I came back and it was gone, and my mom never said anything about it.
But it was just a pillow under the couch.
Yeah.
How much attention had you given it before your mom?
It would have been months.
Months?
I remember the back of it was yellow.
Oh, you should look into that.
Wait, what color was the
That's
back?
not-
What color was the pillow?
It was like off white. I think the stain made it yellow. I don't think I have yellow cum. Although when I did Jackless July, it was yellow.
Jackless July,
You
is
guys
that
know-
like not November, but
I did Jackless July before November, and it's actually harder because it has an extra day and it's in the summer.
why is it harder that it's in the summer?
Because
yeah.
the ass and the titties are out.
Well, if anything,
Ah.
I would say that it's harder in winter because you spend more time inside by yourself. So there's more. Like I see women outside, like with their tits out and with their asses out. I can't
You're at the
jerk
beach.
off. Like I'm, yeah.
Bobby's been learning to curb his instincts
Yeah.
because he cannot control himself.
Yeah. So like, but when I'm like waking up and it's like raining outside and I got nothing to do for the next like 9 hours, like
You got to do it at least 10 times.
exactly. Like what are we doing here?
I think my PR
No. It's at least 10 times or one really long time.
long session.
Long session. You gotta love
I
yourself.
like to think all of my sessions are one long session, just broken up by whatever I'm having to do.
By life.
I think just by life. My life is just one long jerk session, broken up by having like obligations and things.
and sometimes having sex, I assume.
Yeah,
He had a baby.
I know. I heard.
Isn't that
we
cool?
made one. We own a baby now. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
Anyway,
Is
Compo-
it a boy or a girl?
little boy.
Oh, nice. You don't have to worry about Bobby as much.
What if he brings it out of him? That's a joke. I try to get to work on stage, but like people like who molest their children, like they don't go into parenthood thinking that's what they're gonna
I
do.
actually think they
I don't think
do.
no one has that long term of a plan. So
No,
we're gonna
I
make a
think-
baby and we're gonna grow up to be a child. I don't think so.
I think that actually makes sense. I think it's the investor's strategy of child molestation.
I don't know if any.
It's the why go out. It's the why. It's the, like, why get the milk for free
It's
when
like
I
Joe
can buy a
Rogan has
cow?
his own chickens.
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
We'll keep
It's-
everything in house.
It's
No,
the,
I don't
it's
think.
the sustainable way to molest
But who-
children is to grow your own.
But who has the long? I don't know if anyone really long term plans that.
I actually read, and by read I mean I was having a nice chat with ChatGPT, right? And I wanted to know, like, what are the different kinds of pedophiles? Weird, I know.
Who could be my friend?
Yeah, exactly. But dude, I because I heard this wild statistic, which is half of convicted child molesters are not pedophiles. Yeah. So there's 3 types.
Oh, you're talking about pedophiles and hebophiles?
So they're
no.
not
I'm not even going into that
So they
distinction.
weren't even into it. They were just like,
So I couldn't believe this. I asked ChatGPT and then I double checked with Gemini and Grok, right?
All the most reliable sources
Yeah.
in the internet. Yeah.
So there's 3 types.
you may as well ask a guy named Grok.
Grok, the AI that said that Elon could beat Mark Zuckerberg in a fight because his body is streamlined for damage or what something.
I love that. Yeah. I will say Elon is much bigger than Mark Zuckerberg, but I guess if Mark Zuckerberg is super trained and Elon's never trained at all,
There's also like 20 years between them. That's a big
true.
factor.
Yeah.
Zuckerberg is in his 30s. Musk is like approaching like 60, I think. That's a big difference.
And he had that terrible water belly that one time he was on a boat, but he was on a boat that he owned.
Yeah, but like also like, have you seen Zuckerberg? Like, he's jacked.
He's ripped too. He's got like
He's ripped and he's doing Brazilian jiu-jitsu, which is the thing that you want to fight bigger guys.
yeah.
What were you gonna say? I wanted to get back.
Oh,
to
the three types
three
of
pedophiles.
Rules of 3, of course.
Are you thinking of the 3 kings? This is a Christmas thing. I'm Jewish, so I don't really know the
So I said the
nativity
3
very
types
well.
of pedophiles that I misspoke. It's the 3 types of child molesters.
Oh, excuse
Oh.
me.
The first type are pedophiles.
Okay. Checks
Classic.
out.
The second 2 types are not attracted to children. Odd.
They're just bad
First
at
one,
molesting.
opportunists. So it's literally
Oh,
like
it just happens to be a kid.
it's hard to get laid, might as well fuck
it's
a
like-
kid. Isn't that crazy?
Wow,
Or they're just driving around. It's like, ooh, a garage sale.
yeah, exactly.
I'll go there. Garage sale. Oh, there's a kid right there.
They're like, oh, I was gonna rape, and if I was going to cross that like mental hurdle, is it really that big of a mental hurdle? I gotta imagine like the moment a non-pedophile child molester gets caught, he has. This is not what it looks like. I'm not liking this at all.
Imagine your self-esteem if you're a kid and the guy's like, he's not even into this. He's just doing this to kill time.
He was just sitting at the
Not
dock
only
of the
we,
bay.
now,
That's the real psychological.
I don't
Not
even,
only
I don't
were
even
you,
get the silver lining of being able to feel like wanted or something.
dude, the psychological damage is like, not only was I molested,
Yeah.
he also didn't really want me.
He kind of settled for me.
Yeah.
Is that what this is, sir? Are you settling for me?
This is a formative experience in my life, mister. It's like losing your virginity to a prostitute. It's just the same thing. Something that's etched in the back of your mind. It's like, but did they really like it?
Yeah.
Third type. And this is even crazier than the type I just described. Guy who is, and it's almost always guys, of course,
Yeah, no, I wasn't even gonna mention that.
experiencing a stressor, substance abuse, divorce, being fired, and it's to reclaim that sense of power that they feel they've lost.
I'll show
But
the elementary school for firing me.
I know.
I'll teach them. I won't. Cause
I'll show Sheila for
Yeah.
sleeping with that black guy. I'll fuck his daughter.
yeah.
There was, I mean, this is like kind of crazy to say, but one example, and there was like an article about it, is a guy got fired from his job, so then he essayed his 8-year-old daughter. Isn't that crazy?
And
It's like, yeah,
and
now
every,
I feel good about
okay,
myself.
every time she hears there's a downturn in the economy, she starts crying.
You don't know what
It's
it
like, the
brings.
stock market fell today. It's like, oh god.
No, okay. Here's the thing. Have you ever
I don't
like
know how we got here, but we
No,
can't get out.
I don't believe that statement at all. I feel like that was already on his to-do list and he just kind of ran with it. I feel like it was one of those
Okay.
moments where you're like, should I get a Ben and Jerry's ice cream from the bodega on the way home? I probably shouldn't. But then your train gets delayed by like 20 minutes
Okay.
and you're like, I'm going to have that ice cream. I deserve it.
Yeah,
I had a tough day. So like, I'm going to treat myself with the thing that I wanted to do anyway. That's what that feels like.
Like, wait, if she's asking us, hey dad, why'd you do this? Like, well, you know how I'm late for work most days? It caught up. And, sorry, you're the only one home.
Yeah.
I just want, I don't know.
Wasn't it funny, Home Improvement, how you never saw the neighbor?
It's because he was always fucking a kid every time. They had to block it out. It was very controversial.
Yeah, it was actually the bushes around his eyes. That's all post.
Howdy ho,
Originally,
neighbor.
it was just a guy fucking a kid, giving him advice.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man, most of my following is like serious political
I know
people. I don't. I wonder how they would respond.
I think we touched upon politics. at
we
some
We
point.
did, a
we
little
did
bit,
in ways that
yeah.
would annoy them anyway.
The 3 kinds of pedophiles. That's news-like.
Mhm.
That's
That's
news. Like,
information. That
I will say, I also have a
that
conversation
good.
with ChatGPT about pedophiles.
Okay.
Where
Sometimes it's a slow day at work, folks.
where I was trying to figure out what. Here's what I was coming up against.
Mhm.
So many powerful people are pedophiles.
Mhm.
Is that just like a thing that's hidden in like 50% of the population, but they can't get away with it, so they don't do it? And then when they get power, they do it. So I was trying to figure out percentage-wise,
Mhm.
like how much of the world is into kids.
Maybe that's a big motivating factor, though. Like to succeed, it's like I got to find a way where I can get away with having sex with a kid.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to become a multi-billionaire,
Mm.
and that's like the first step. And then, yeah,
Or you're a billionaire and you've done all of
the
the
fun things.
yeah, and you're like, what else?
What else haven't I done? It's
What
like,
if I get away with doing the worst thing ever? Would that be fun?
That's the thing is like I don't think I would ever get bored of hunting man.
Yeah, that's enough. Just hunt man, guys.
Yeah, I feel like that's fine.
Yeah, human sport. I got you.
That is harm reduction. If someone's like, I want to molest a kid, you're like, just kill an adult man in the
think-
woods.
Here's the thing. I think there is an ethical way to approach manhunting. Where it's like, take poor people. It's
Right.
Squid Game thing, but make it somewhat fair. Make it so that like they have a few days to prepare. Maybe they only have crossbows or like some. Make it so that you're not just like chasing a naked guy in the woods. That's not fun. That's boring. That's like, come on. That's just.
You don't think luring the poor people makes it questionably ethical still?
I think that you offer them a lot of money and then the people that come are poor. But like, it's the same thing as the army. No one says only poor people allowed in the army. But the only people who are like, I'd risk my life for substantially more money are poor people.
It's true.
So
know.
I think
there's still a gray area of.
really, you think there's a
morality
gray
there. I
area
think
to hunting man?
Well, in this scenario, I think there's a little bit of a. Well,
Were you be more
it's
comfortable?
really consensual. It's like wasn't that just thing that just wasn't that a news story recently? Like some guy, I think some guy in Florida like met this woman on like this weird like fetish thing, and like she wanted him to kill her, and then he killed her. I think that Connor Keeler.
That's
I think
listening
it was
to
like
women.
Yes, that's true. They said believe all women, and I did. But anyway, yes, you can have consensual arrangements like that. I don't care if my hey, I'm gonna run. You try to kill me. Cool.
I'm just saying that I think there's like a way to approach this where you're like, you just pay the people like a lot of money and then
Can I also
to
just
make
say,
it to make it kind of like accessible. Like I can't go on like fetish websites every day trying to find the one person who wants me to kill them. Like I'm a billionaire. I don't have time for that.
It looks like you are correct here. That the headline here is woman traveled from UK to US to be killed by man she met on fetish website. And also this is really current. This was
that's what I'm saying.
last
It's like-
week.
yeah, it was
so
like
you
last
are
week.
up on your fetish
Wow,
killings.
interesting. How did he do
I knew
it?
that Google alert. would
Wait,
pay
did
off.
did he actually kill her?
A woman was murdered last month after she traveled from
So yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think there should be a different word than murdered.
It is funny though. If you're like European, it's like I want to get murdered. Plan a trip to the U.S.
A woman was listened to recently, which is what they all want.
Yeah. Apparently, you can.
Oh man, I can tell Bobby's been rejected recently because he's been really on that. Like, this is what women want. This is what happens when you listen to women.
Yeah, well, no, Bobby's in a relationship now, but I assume
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
I've been doing this bit for a while that people
I've
have
been doing
that-
this bit called "I Hate Women" because they rejected me for the last 25 years of my life. It's a long bit.
and the other bit I've been doing is fucking that reaction.
Oh,
That I've been playing with that a lot. There's this weird thing, unless you're extraordinarily handsome, like you don't even have to be as strange looking as me, unless you are like very, very handsome. As a comedian, you bring up your girlfriend on stage, you do have to be like, listen, I know.
I
know.
don't think it's a handsome thing. I don't know about you, but for me, when I bring up like having a partner, or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think people are surprised because of the way I look, but because of the way I act.
Ooh.
I think that they're like, really? Someone like double down on that whole thing. Really? Like and I think for a lot of comics, it's more that, because it's also like when you get up there, a lot of comics really just get up there and go, I'm a piece of shit with a small dick, and I really suck, and I spend my day jerking off to CNC porn and consensual non-consent.
I was gonna say I didn't know what CNC.
And then they get to the part about like having a girlfriend, and everyone's like, what? That guy who spent the past 5 minutes telling us what a piece of shit he is has a girlfriend? That's the reason.
So you're saying I have to type in CNC if I'm trying to find? Because if you type in rape, it doesn't come
No,
up.
they don't let you.
Or
Yeah, no,
forced.
that's the
So you could do
that's
CNC.
the politically correct version to look
That's
up
good
rape
to know.
porn.
They got rid of some of those search terms.
CNC is the most well, not CNC specifically, but like bondage, like masochistic bondage.
Yeah.
That's
Not
what-
the same thing at all.
That's what. It's a type. It's a type of it.
Oh no, that's not the same thing at all. These are
It's in
completely
the same family, which is also a different kind.
I
I'm
don't
saying masochism in general is what women like. This is data.
Yeah.
Masochism is what women
This is
search for
Grok.
the most. Yeah.
Yeah.
Elon
What
told
men?
me.
Do you guys want to guess what men search for the most?
Lesbians.
Meaning in life? Sorry.
Voyeurism,
Ah.
which has never been I don't get it.
I have a theory about that, and it goes the same with cuckold porn.
Mhm.
I think that stems from watching porn. I think that the generation
Ah.
that grew up and like their like sexual like connections were
Yeah.
made by watching other people fuck.
Oh.
That's
Now
true.
they're-
Also, technically, all porn is voyeurism,
yeah.
like by the manner of consumption.
I know, but like what I mean is like
I know.
with cuckold porn, with voyeurism porn, you have a stand-in in there that's like doing what you have been doing like since you've been a teenager, but like you're like involved in the thing. You know what I mean? So I think it's a porn response.
It's not a bad theory. I also heard somebody say like we're getting more bisexual just because we've seen.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, it's happening to everybody.
Honey,
Everybody wants dick these days.
your girlfriend catches you with blowing into it. It's like, honey, this is like just the world we live
This
in.
is the world we live in.
You're not hateful.
Were you purposely quoting American History X?
Is that a thing? No, I don't remember that.
That's what the
Is that a
guidance counselor says to Edward Norton's mom. He said, "You don't know the world your children are living in." And instead of him being a white supremacist, he gives bisexual blowjobs.
I think. Wait. All blowjobs are gay. There's no such thing as I guess
What?
if you're sucking a dick with a girl, that's a bisexual blowjob.
Right.
But a blowjob is if a man is sucking another man's dick, that's gay, even if they're both bi. In that moment, that's a gay act. Like, you know what I mean?
that's bi.
Why is
They're being
there?
bi.
Why is there this thing in your voice where you're like, I have to say this? I know it.
I'll be honest, there was an urgency that was like, he might want to turn down the vigor with which he's making this point.
Ilya, or I offended you in some way. If two men are blowing each other, that is gay.
That's gay.
Even if they're bi, that act is gay. Your
Dude,
Honor.
I stand by it. Dude, definitions keep getting watered down and watered
I
down.
go the opposite way
What's
if I was-
gay? What's a woman? Suddenly
like-
sucking dick is not gay because she's a woman. I don't
Like-
even know where I'm
No,
going
it's funny,
with this.
But like as a technicality, like if I'm fucking a dude in the ass, my wife watches it. It's like, this is gay. No. We're both bi. So we're bi.
Yeah.
This is two bi people. If he was gay, this would be gay. But we're both bi.
Yeah, exactly.
So if a bi guy fucks another bi guy in the ass, that's just bisexual. That's just
Anyway,
a
I'm no longer allowed to teach philosophy at Fordham University.
I think,
I
by
just
the
got
way,
fired. Oh no.
this is what?
I just got fired. Oh, no. You sit down with your boss, like, boss, please, you have to understand. The last time I got fired, look, I understand. Please, keep me on an interim basis. I cannot afford to get fired. It's like, well, you can still keep your health program. Like, that's not what I'm asking. I need this job.
We're not talking about my health here, sir.
If you fire me, I am going to molest my child. Please, sir, I need this job.
Not for me, for them.
I'll take a pay cut. Anything, please.
No, I don't know if a pay cut is not too big of a stressor.
No.
It's just like, if you give me a pay cut, I will only fondle my child.
Yeah.
I will not go.
Whatever it takes to get through.
Oh man. We're a couple of silly billies.
Yeah.
Oh man, I needed this.
Yeah. We were having a fun thing, and then you were just like,
and then you're like, okay, guess we're wrapping
you
up.
have to do one of your Bobby things. Why do you always have to do one of those things? Just have the moment. It was like we all laughed. It was fun.
Well, Bobby is a Midwestern mom in the body of
A Midwestern man.
A Midwestern man. So
Thank you for saying man instead of boy.
Well, to me, I can't knock your shape. You're in great shape.
Yeah.
boys can be in great shape.
Yeah.
What?
Careful, you're sounding like a man that just got fired.
Objectively. Objectively.
Objectively, you can't. You're saying there aren't beautiful boys? Of course. If there are boys, and
You tell me there aren't.
if there boys exist and the concept of beauty exists, there's gonna be some overlap where there's a boy that's beautiful.
Mr. Laxon, once again, you were on probation at Fordham University, the philosophical department.
Please make me an adjunct at least. I'll do an elective.
Have you guys ever gotten propositioned to be someone's third?
No.
Ilya's been out of the game for a long time, so that's not like
I was
you never
never-
did the apps.
I was never in the game.
Yeah. So
I was never. It was never pitched. No one ever asked me if I wanted to be their third. But let me ask you this: if I'm fucking the wife and the husband knows, but he's not home, am I their third?
something like
He's
that.
kind of there with you in spirit.
But
Yeah,
it's
he's not
beautiful.
like in the closet filming, so I don't know if it counts.
It's it's in the area.
It's yeah, but it's not the same as like being a dragon. You know, that's what it's unicorn and dragon,
A dragon is the male version of unicorn.
obviously.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
You know what a unicorn is?
No.
It's that thing you and your wife keep trying to get on Tinder. A woman willing to fuck both of you.
That's why sometimes I remember back from my app days, there were women that it would say bisexual, and it would go, "I won't be your unicorn."
Yeah, no unicorn hunters.
And for a while, because Tyler the Creator always used to say, "I'm a unicorn," and I thought they were like, "Listen, I'm not a big Tyler the Creator fan," which I thought was weirdly specific.
That is weirdly specific.
Yeah, figured out it was something.
I did not know that.
There was one time there was a woman swiped right on me on Bumble, and I swiped right back, and we matched. And she was a little older than me, which I thought was unusual. And then I looked more in her profile, and everything seemed normal. And then the very last picture was her and a very handsome man. And I was like, I know what this is, right? And then
A fun time.
Yeah. Well, the thing that kind of because I had never been propositioned for that before.
I mean, at this point, you haven't yet. So
we'll see.
we'll finish the story and we'll see.
Well, they did message me, and they were like, "We are looking. They said we're a couple. Is that okay?"
That's cool.
Right.
Yeah.
But what gave me pause? I mean, it's I'm not that adventurous, but what gave me additional pause was the guy was very handsome. So I'm like, what's the because if you're gonna get cucked,
Well,
Maybe
Wait.
if you're a handsome guy, the best way to get cucked is by someone like you.
hell yeah.
Fucking
Maybe he's like, oh, that's so degenerate.
He's below average height.
well, take 3 steps back. First of all, just the fact that you were approached by a couple and we're like, not for me. We have a phrase in Hebrew for people like that.
They have a phrase for everything.
or for situations like this. It's Elohim noten egozim lemi she'en shinayim, and it means God gives walnuts to people with no teeth.
Oh, I see.
God gives good things to people who don't appreciate it. That's what that means. That was my first thought with that. But the second thing is like, he doesn't need to be necessarily a cuck.
Okay.
Because he could be in
What if they just think it's charity? They're just like, we gotta help this poor kid out.
Yeah.
I think he has polio or something.
I think if we don't, he might shoot up a place.
Yeah. They're very altruistic.
Yeah. No, but if you just bring in another guy and you're together fucking your girl, that's not getting cucked. That's something else. Right? Cucked is, I think, specifically if you're non-involved, watching or filming or away for some reason or whatever, and you're not involved in the actual fucking. That's
Maybe
what
it's like if
cucking
you're away
is.
from home, it's like, I'm glad there's someone to make sure she's safe. Like they have a home alarm system. It's just it's just reassuring. It's not like cucking oh, she's fucking some other guy. It's just
I feel
nice
like
couple.
it's the difference between being homeless and being I'm couch surfing. It's you're technically homeless, but you're still Like you haven't crossed over to the other side yet.
I think there's also a chance that guy wanted to fuck.
I'm not gay. I'm just cock surfing. Honey, I'm just cock surfing right now. It's a little rough.
Well, guys, I feel like we could riff for another hour. We've covered pretty much everything. Omri, can you tell the people where they can find you?
Yeah, if you want to see my comedy, go to Omry_Hananya_. If you want to see my political activism and also me making fun of people, go to The Angry Prophet.
And folks, keep your job. You know what happens if you don't.
Thank you.